It's officially 2025. We really need to update the hours on Google. I'm not sure why we haven't, but we haven't. So Google still says 24 hours. I have never seen this many people try to come in when we're closed ever in the time that I've been working here. It's nuts. I even let a few people in after 2, but now it's like 2:30. I'm like, no, it's just a 2. Um, so last week, first of all, today has been awesome. Tonight, everyone is in a great mood. Everyone's like, yay, Happy New Year. As a contrast to Christmas, where it was like, some people were excited. A lot of people were just kind of grouchy and over it. So it's kind of cool. A lot of people trying to come in. Wow. So I have this one, my chef friend that I've talked about quite a lot, who brings food for me sometimes. And then I also have, apparently there's another guy who also brings food, and he has the same name, and I had no idea. So when people came and brought food saying, it's from Danny, I'd be like, oh, thank you. And I'm thinking it is Chef Fred, but it was from the Danny that I talked about before, who's always in a super excited mood and who likes to come in and talk to me about going to the theater, and he's always in a great mood, and he's always buying beer. Apparently he brought me food as well on Thanksgiving, and I had no idea, so I didn't thank him properly, and I feel so bad about that. I can't believe I didn't know his name. It was so funny though, because yesterday my coworker handed me this note with a $20 bill attached, and he goes, Danny left his he dropped a $20 bill on the ground, and I didn't have a chance to give it back to him before he left, so I wrote this note, and if you see him, can you give it to him? I was like, I don't know who you're talking about. I don't know this Danny. And he goes, well, he describes him a little bit. He's like, I used to confuse him with Billy. And I was like, which Billy? Manager's husband Billy? And he goes, no, White Claw Billy. And I knew exactly immediately who he was talking about. I don't know why this is so funny to me, but I think if I was ever known somewhere at an establishment among the employees as White Claw Kitty, I would probably be a little bit embarrassed. But White Claw Billy is a skateboard with a dog guy that I have talked about quite extensively. And yeah, he's a regular, but I haven't actually seen him on my shift for a while, so he must be getting off early at work or working different hours or something, so he's not here late at night anymore. And this morning at 3:45, a group of 20-something tried to come in, and then got really belligerent because the door is locked. And the sign says 4:30. We're closed from 2 a.m. to 4:30 a.m. It's pretty clear. I even have 2 signs that say the hours. And he goes, fucking bitch, closed for cleaning, bitch, you ain't cleaning. And he just goes on and on and on. And they're out there for a while, and I had been actually considering opening early because I got done with my chores early, and I was totally gonna open the door at 4:05, maybe 4:10, but because they were out there calling me bitch, I was like, no, you're gonna wait in the cold until 4:30 exactly. Fuck all of y'all. And he just kept being out there, being belligerent, and I go to open the door finally at 4:30, and the dude's wearing a fucking ski mask, a full-on ski mask. And I'm not actually scared of these people because they're clearly just dumbass college students. So I just look right at him. I'm like, you need to take your mask off before you come inside. And he didn't say anything. He immediately takes it off, says nothing. They're like scared kids that I just mommed at them. And he was talking a lot of shit too when he was out there. He's like, as soon as she opens that door at 4:30, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna tell her. I'm gonna be like, this is an inconvenience store. How dare you make us wait outside in the cold? And I'm just like, he didn't say nothing. My boyfriend happened to be outside around the same time, around 4:30, because he actually waits until I open because he knows better. And he came in and I was telling him, I was like, I really don't appreciate being called a bitch. And I'm like, I'm not going to open the door early for someone that calls me a bitch. And there was two guys and one girl. And the girl heard me say that to him and her eyes went wide with the realization that I heard them out there being fucking stupid and rude and belligerent. And she realized the reason they had to wait until 4:30 was because her friend kept calling me a bitch. And I'm like, this is not how you get the door opened early. It's definitely not. If they had been quiet and polite and, just stood there nicely without saying really fucking rude things, I would have totally opened the door early for them because I was done. But no, fuck that. Fuck that. I don't know what makes people think they can go to an establishment when it's closed and bang on the door and demand to be let in early. I don't know. I wouldn't go to a grocery store. I wouldn't go to Safeway doing that. I wouldn't go to the bank and do that. What makes them think it's okay to do that at a gas station? I don't know. Anyway, now that it's officially 2025, I really hope this next year is better. I really hope. Fingers crossed. It's going to be a good year, right? Right. Okay. It's definitely going to be a crazy one. Don't get me wrong. It's going to be a crazy year. But here's hoping things get better. Really hope. And I saw my goth friend again for the first time in like a month, and I am so like over the moon happy that she's okay. So happy. She's just hanging out with a friend tonight, like, being a normal person, not struggling or suffering, or oh my god, I was just so happy. Anyway, happy new year. Have a wonderful 2025. Bye.